this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Luka Doncic. Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting it, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. The East with a fast break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Jordi Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And here is Doncic. Back to Wembanyama. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic kicks to SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. East grabs the miss. And here is Antetokounmpo, defended by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo against Doncic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. To the right side. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
SGA passes to Jokic. The drive by Doncic. A 3 from Wembanyama. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The East leading by 6. Here's Pat. Popped up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hey, get that pass anywhere near the rack. Embiid gonna stuff it.
So it's the West now. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Jokic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The West trails by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. James sets the screen for SGA. The three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Pat. SGA defending. Pat passes to Brown. The East All-Stars need to get another shot.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Halliburton in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Embiid with the screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Brown outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Doncic passes to James. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Embiid the screen. Here's Pat. He has 6. Floats it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Doncic against Halliburton. Doncic with it. SGA on the wing. Over Halliburton. And it's Doncic missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Embiid sets the pick for Brown. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Pat. The West also making some changes. KD's checked in for LeBron. And it's Morant in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Durant. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Count it good.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Now here's Tatum. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Tatum, just 2 to shoot. Count it.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Jokic with the bucket.
Well, I think, as is always the case,
And the East with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Trae Young comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Beck subbed in for Halliburton. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Davis comes in for Victor Wembanyama. James checked in for Kevin Durant. And Doncic is subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got, we've got Davis. Luka Doncic out there with Morant. Then it's Sabonis, and it's James in at the small forward.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one. That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Takes it inside. Oh, Embiid with the throwdown.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
The West trails by 10. Doncic with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Bam Adebayo is checked in for the East. Outside, Sabonis. Davis setting the pick for Morant. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Pack. Adebayo with a screen on Morant. Puts it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Now Doncic, covered by Cunningham. Took him no time at all on that one. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Adebayo with a screen on Morant. Back passes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. Cunningham right side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Davis with the ball for the West. They trail by 9 points. Now here's Morant. D right on him. Nice D from Pat. And the showing for MP at this year's dunk contest. It's been the talk of the league. Craigie brought a swing. A lot of creativity. And all that athleticism en route to the win.
And this is what the dunk contest was missing, if you ask me. Elite talents who will take the risk of falling short in the hopes of entertaining and leaving behind some dunks that will last forever.
Here's Sabonis. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Morant. Great D that time from Tatum.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Tatum with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from deep. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
Screen by Sabonis. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Pass to Davis. Back to James. The tray. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Here's Pat. He's got 6. Adebayo the screen. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Halliburton comes in for Jason Tatum. Jokic is checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for John Morant. Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Luka bullies his way inside.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
There's the lob at Kumbo. It's stolen by Davis. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Here's Pat. 8 points for him. Here he goes. And down it goes, jamming that one home. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 assists. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Bounce pass from SGA. Doncic against Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Doncic going to work.
Looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
Here's Pat. 10 points for him. It's hauled in by Jokic. The West trails by 12. James dishes to Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
Giannis a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giannis, and Davis sends it back. Jokic finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. Back to Jokic. Over Halliburton. Jokic, no good.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the East. Towns comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Tatum in for Cade Cunningham. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. And the second free throw, good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
From deep Harden, rebound by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Jokic grabs the miss.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Pat. 10 points for him. There's the lob, and there's Giannis taking flight.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Here's SGA. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And some changes here for the East. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Tatum. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Davis. And Doncic is subbed in for James Harden. The West trails by 12. Pass to Wembanyama. Embiid against Jokic. Here's Wembanyama. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The West again cannot hit. Here's Pat. He's got 13. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo can't complete the alley-oop. Here's Wembanyama slicing to the basket. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 for Doncic. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Halliburton outside. Here's Giannis. SGA defending. Shoots. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
A reliable option he's been tonight. It's their safety valve for sure.
1:09 left in the first half. Doncic outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Pat. 15 points in the game. With the drive, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Now, here's SGA. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot to stop the run, and Jokic throws it down.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a low down on the blocks.
Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bobbed up there for Embiid. Jokic with the steal. James finds Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off the mark. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. East All-Stars up on top. They lead by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
They've got back Antetokounmpo out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic with it. Halliburton picks him up. In the corner, it's James. To the middle, Jokic with the steal. Wembanyama outside. Doncic.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back passes to Giannis. From downtown. Down low. It's stolen by SGA. Here we go, one-on-one. LeBron against Brown. Here's Doncic. And it's blocked.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
That is all-star basketball at its best. The alley-oop run to perfection.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Embiid with a screen on SGA. Here's Pack driving inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And even 3-on-3 break. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Releases. And it's Pack missing. Wembanyama high post. Antetokounmpo's there. Here's SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Pat. 17 points in the game. Bobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
That one falls. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor, and it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Pat. Embiid with a screen on SGA. 5 to shoot. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So, it's the West now. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Pat. 19 points in the game. Outside for Halliburton. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 8.
The true marksman from behind the arc, Halliburton, has that light always on green.
SGA passes to Jokic. Now Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Over Embiid. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 12.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on SGA. Giannis kicks to Brown. Here's Pat. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Floats it up for Giannis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. SGA passes to James.
In attack mode, we've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
Here's Pat. 19 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Here's Pat. Embiid with a screen on SGA. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West All-Stars. It's a 14-point game. Jokic kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Shoots the 3. East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The orchestrator, Doncic, knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Wembanyama passes to Jokic. Back to Wembanyama. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Pack grabs the board. Pack's got his 4th rebound in this one. Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pack passes to Embiid. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Embiid's got 12 now in this quarter. The West trails by 16. Outside, SGA. Pass to Wembanyama. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Pat. He's got 19. Antetokounmpo.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Antetokounmpo's got most of his shots to fall. 6 makes in 9 tries. Halliburton against SGA. And here's James outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. Halliburton against Doncic. Outside, SGA. 6 to shoot. Shoots. It's deflected. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul, getting a different angle.
The previous play is under review.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the amount.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Halliburton in the corner. Ball's knocked loose.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to LeBron. Over Halliburton. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Cunningham in for Pat. Then for the West All-Stars, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Davis comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Kevin Durant in for LeBron. Now here's Embiid. He's got 23. 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Wide open shot is on the money. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Sabonis sets the pick for KD. No good on the triple. The East leading by 13. Cunningham outside. Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good. And the West All-Stars have possession. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Cunningham. Doncic against Cunningham. Right side, Durant. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the East. Adebayo with a screen for Halliburton. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Halliburton read what the defense was trying to do and then found his man off the pick. Beautifully done.
Pass to KD. Back to Davis. Over in the corner, Doncic. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 15. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton outside. Pass to Embiid. Over Sabonis. Embiid, no good.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. East All-Stars lead by 15. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great. Harmony on all sides.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, we always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Harden out there with Morant. And it's Nikola Jokic. And there's Davis. And it's James in at the small forward. Now Morant. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from James. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And a good call. Towns one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
The West trails by 11. Morant outside. Morant takes off. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Tatum with a screen on Morant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The kick out to Cunningham. Shot clock at 2. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. And the East leads by 12.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Peck. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's LeBron. Outside, Davis. Jokic with the screen on Giannis. Towns against Jokic. That one misses. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Peck. Driving in. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. James a screen on Cunningham. Morant with a wide open look. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 15. Here's Pat. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Davis. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. The East making a switch. Brown's checked in, and West also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in. Al Harden. Some nice passing here by the West. Inside, Grant. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant. The East leading by 13. Tatum with a screen on Morant. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Jokic finds James. Morant outside. Pass to Jokic. There's the triple. And it's Morant missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Screen by Giannis. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Now here's Morant to the inside. LeBron going to work inside.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Tatum with a screen on Morant. Driving the finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys. He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Fader on the way, and Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Tatum.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now here's Morant. It's Jokic top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden finds Morant for the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. Stolen by Harden. James with it. Picked up by Brown. To the paint. Harden with the hang time.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Brown outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. The West trails by 15. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And the East with some...
Fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside, James. Off target from three-point range. The East leading by 14. Into the lane. Young from outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And here are the East All-Stars now, after LeBron James hitting the 3. Now, Wembanyama fires the 3, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And there's the drive, and it's Pack missing. And so James will bring it up for the West. They trail by 11. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. The 3 for Doncic. Kept alive. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Pass to Wembanyama. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists now tonight. The East leading by 9. Here's Pat. Floats it up for Giannis.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the West. Doncic with a screen on Young. Jokic high post. Embiid's there. Embiid with the steal. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And a nice assist for the lay-in on the transition point.
He's got such a good understanding of when to go after the skills. Excellent instincts defensively from Embiid there.
Now Jokic. Clock at 6.
Such a tough cover. I mean, Jokic with his size and physicality, you know, his body isn't chiseled, but he certainly uses it well. He forces the defense right there into a mistake.
Halliburton's checked in for Young. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Pat. SGA defending. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Poked loose. It's stolen by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Money. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. No good from three.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
Now, here's Jokic. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Halliburton. Rebounded by Halliburton. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock.
And the first one drops. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Jokic with a screen on Halliburton.
James.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. It's James. Shot clock at 6. There's 39 seconds left in the game. And he misses the J. Here's Pat. Embiid with the screen on SGA. Antetokounmpo up top. Here's Pat. SGA defending. Puts one up from 19. Jokic with the rebound. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time